Our weed of the week is a primary noxious perennial weed. It's a tough one, Horsenettle.
Well, primary noxious weeds are weeds that can really decrease the value of your land, both for grazing and if you just want to resell the land. Oh man, I've got this huge problem out there that I have to deal with. You're required by law to control this type of weed. I remember walking a field with a couple of farmers. They were brothers, and not unlike my brother and me, they were disagreeing about something out in the field. And I said, whoa, 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 here's something we can all agree about. Look in the fence line, what's that? And the farmer's like, oh no, we got horsenettle out here. Yep, we do. Not only does it have a prickly stem that you really don't want to pull it, it's a primary noxious weed, so you've got to get that thing under control.
Yeah, in most states and counties, they actually have the legal authority, when it's declared primary noxious in that state, they have the legal authority to go on your land, control that weed however they best see fit, and send you the bill, along with a fine, most likely. So that's really not something you want. You've got to get this thing under control yourself.
Well, fortunately for me, at least in this area, I've really seen horsenettle in fence lines, ditches, that kind of thing, even stretching out into some grasslands and pastures. We've got some good options. You could use something like a 2,4-D or a distinct or a dicamba to try to burn down what's up right now, but it's just going to keep going. I prefer to have something in the tank like Remedy or a Graze-On type product.
Tordon or Milestone, those are really my favorites. So Tordon and Milestone can actually control a lot of the perennial root system, and they're going to leave you some residual. So I agree with Darren. I like Distinct best, but 2,4-D, like the new Freelex or dicamba, all those things can burn it to the ground.
Well, in cornfields, when it creeps out into the field, I love using Verdict. The Sharpen in there's got some pretty good burn down on horsenettle, and then coming back with Status at 5 ounces or stronger, we've had good luck with that.
Crop canopy certainly in corn is going to control it, just like in wheat. So in wheat, if you want to start with Sharpen, try to burn it down to the ground, let the wheat get out in front of it. A lot of times the horsenettle is going to die off.
Yeah, or you come back with a high rate of husky. And then in soybeans, I prefer Extend soybeans. If I've got horsenettle, you can use Roundup, and you can also use the dicamba products that are labeled. That gives you a 1-2 punch that should take it out.
Well, once again, horsenettle is a tough weed. It's a perennial primary noxious weed. Just make sure you're stopping it on your farm.
That's all the time we have for this week's Weed, but Iron Talk is coming up next.